Hello! This is my first Kandi Comp. Hope you like it. BTW, the creators' names are on the videos.
This is your experience. This is your life to live. No time like the present.
And when the smoke clears... Wait, what's this?
That's my chimichanga stand.
No, Cookie. We won't be needing that.
Trust me, Fiona, y'all are gonna be really hungry after this answer.
This off and shove it, boy, because it's the only way you'll be employed. Be faster.
Everyone knows I'm going to get faster.
Be faster.
EDM, dude, obviously.
It's groovy, baby.
I'm guilty! I wear false eyelashes! Oh, and I took a bite of the cake.
You can play with this kaleidoscope I got you at the airport.
What? A kaleidoscope? I'm not 5. Shapes and colors, the likes of which I've never seen.
Where's the phone?
Bomboclat!
I love you once, do it twice. All of my teardrops, they all crystallize. I love my...
You brings the corsets, will brings the inches. No one wants a waist over 9 inches. So what's the makeup?
Do you know you have 30 minutes? Are you kidding me? 30 minutes? 30, yes.
point that gun in my face. Is you LGB because your gun pink?
Ugh, I hate people that work at the bank. Shh, I work at the bank. Here is $1.
I'm playing sexy. Them other boys don't know how to. I think you're special, what's behind you? So turn around, now get down the slope.
Sexy body. The motherfuckers don't know how to act. Come let me make up for the things you like. Cause you're burning up, I gotta get it fast. Take it to the bridge, come on. Hey babe, you see the shackles, baby, I'm a slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just a norm, makes me feel this way.
I mean, I kinda have OCD.
You mean obesity?
Come on, baddie, let's get party. 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 Come on, baby, let's get party. Let's get party.
My world. Oh yeah? Well, just wait till you hear. Listen to this.
You don't want to hear this. Drop that. And it goes like. I'm a motherfucking ninja. Wow.
Connor, the fuck are you doing?
Body in my everybody in my section. Body in my everybody in my section. Body. Everybody in my section. Everybody in my section.
Everybody in my section.
Body in my section.
Everybody in my section. Everybody in my section. Everybody in my
No broke boys, no new friends. I'm not bitch, give me my tens. Ain't no lie, ain't no shade. But call me, then you know he paid. Looks so good, makes no sense. Badass bitch with my badass friends. No broke boys, ain't no shade. But call me, then you
It's about time you fell in love with something that will love you back. And that, my friends, is drum and bass.
How long you been doing hair?
For like 3 years.
Yeah, that's cute. Can you turn around for me? Yeah.
Because you know in a moment they could all.
You said how I got your address? Don't even worry about that, bro.
I was going through my old candy and I found the first ever cuff and single I made.
Ice out my wrist and I feel like a princess. Glock on my dick and I feel like a princess. Girls on my neck and I feel like a princess. Auntie got a check, now we live like a princess. Like a princess, like a princess, like a princess, like a...
This is a tutorial on flat bumpers. First, you need an X-base cuff with at least 4 X's. If you don't know how to do that, then this tutorial is probably not for you, because this tutorial can only be followed on larger cuffs made with the X-base. If you need a tutorial on how to do an X-base, I will add one in the description. To get this started, make sure you're coming out of an accent bead. You're going to add 5 beads to the string. You can use whatever color. It literally doesn't matter. But since I have a pattern going on, I'm going to add yellow beads. Once you have 5 beads on the string, you're going to loop through the next accent bead. It should look like that. One day, y'all, I'm going to have a tripod or a cameraman so you can actually see the process, but not today. So you're going to continue putting 5 beads on the string and looping through the accent beads until you get all the way back to this one. So now we got some spikes going on. So I looped my string from this bead down to this bead. And you're just going to do the same thing you did up here. You're going to add 5 beads and go through the beads. Just like that. And then you're going to keep going until you get to this side. Doing that gives you 2 rows of spikes. You're going to take your string and loop it through these 3 beads. You're going to take your string and loop it through these 3 beads. Now you're going to add 4 beads to the string. And you're going to put it through the next point. Now it should look like that, and you're going to keep going through the points until you get to this side. You have that. Your string should be coming out of a point. You're going to loop through these 2 beads. Now the rest of this is strictly multi-stitch, which is easier than it sounds. You're going to put a bead onto the string, and you're going to loop through the next bead. The bead that you placed on will go in the middle, so you'll see what I'm talking about when I do it. Just like that. You're going to add another bead onto the string, and then you're going to go through that bead. Continue that process until you go all the way around. So this is what layer 1 is looking like. So when you get to the end, aka this bead, you're going to go through that bead. Now you're going to add a bead onto the string, and you're going to go through that bead. Just like that. You're basically doing the same thing you did last time, just a layer higher. So you're going to add another bead and go through that bead, add another bead, go through that bead, add another bead, go through that bead, and you're going to continue that pattern. So when you get to the end and your string's coming out of this bead, you're going to go through this bead. You're doing the same thing, except you're going to start bringing these down. So you're going to loop the string through this bead, like that, and then you're going to go through that bead. And you make it part of the stitch, basically. So you're going to skip points. Since I brought that point down, I'm not bringing this one down. I'll bring this one down, skip this one, bring this one down, skip this one, and so on. See, I did not incorporate this point into the flat bumper, but I did add it to the blue one. So we skipped one, we're going to skip this point, and we're going to add this point into this one. Once you get to the end, you're gonna do the same thing, except you're going to do the ones you missed. You're gonna make sure each line has 3 beads. So by the end of it, it should be 3 beads, 3 beads, 3 beads, 3 beads. If you don't have 3 beads on every single one, you did something wrong. Keep going until you finish the flat bumper. So now once you get to the end, you have to tie it off. You can do this however you want, but me personally, this is how I do it. I go through these 2 beads. I loop under these 2 beads. Put the string through the hole and loop that sucker tight. And that is how you create flat bumpers.
I'm gonna teach you guys how to make the little candy jellyfishes. You just need some jewelry cord and some beads and some scissors. I say you need about this much cord, maybe a little bit more, we'll see. I'm gonna make a rainbow jellyfish to show the different layers, but you don't have to. First, we're gonna put 3 beads onto our string and tie off. I triple knot it just so it's super tight, but you can just do as many as you're comfortable with. Oh my God. And then cut the extra string off. Then we're gonna take our string and go through 1 bead, just to hide the knot on it. So it should look like that. Next, we're gonna put 1 bead in each of these sides here. So string 1 bead, go through, string through, string through. So we're gonna put 1 bead, string, pull through, and then repeat that. All right, we're stringing the last bead. I don't use a thread or a bead needle or thread needle, whatever people use. I just do it with my hand. It is a little bit more difficult, but I think it's not an issue. But this is what it should look like at the end. Then we're gonna go ahead and string through this top bead as well. All right, with our string coming out this end here, and we have our triangle, make sure you pull it pretty tight. We're gonna add 3 beads and then string through the top, 3 beads, skip, string, 3 beads, string. Okay, I hope that makes sense. We'll show you. Okay, we're gonna take our 3 beads, string through this next point, oh my gosh, and pull tight. And then we're gonna do that again 2 more times. This is what it should look like after you string it through there. Now, what we're gonna do next is add a single bead into these corners here to make a full circle around the purple, right? So we need to string through 1, 2, and 3 and get that point right there. So it should look like this. Next, we're gonna add 1 bead, go through all 3 of these, add a bead, go through all 3 of these, and then add a bead and go through, and then we'll meet you back at the end. So we added a bead, and then we're going to string it through all 3 of these. So when we pull it, it's just making that circle for us. So we're gonna do that 2 more times. Okay, we just added our last bead, and now we're gonna string through the next 4. So string through that first 3, and then, okay, you see how hard it is without the needle, but it is possible, I swear. I do it all the time. Okay, like sometimes if you get your thread twisted, just pull it. You've got this. So now we should have a full circle around our purple. You don't have to pull super tight or anything. You don't have to pull it super tight or anything. I just keep it structured basically. And what we're gonna do next is we're gonna add 3 beads and string through 6 different sides. So it's gonna be those ones, but I'll show you 2 of them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna string 3 beads and then go through right there. We're just gonna skip 1 bead and go through the next one. The only thing about not using a thread needle, once it gets like this, the top of the string, you just want to trim it so it's easier to put through the beads. So now we're going to repeat that 5 times. Okay, I just stringed my last 3. Now with this next one, we're not just going to go through this one. We need to get it back to that point again. So we're going to go through the next 3 beads, or next 2 beads out of that original one you're going into. And you should get this star shape. I hope you guys are following. Next, we're going to string 3 beads and put them through all of the points of those stars that we just created. So string 3 beads, go through the star, and it should make a circle. You're going to repeat that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more times. Now, when we're stringing the last one, we're going to go through that middle green one right there and pull through, and then string the next 2 beads too to get us back to that point. As you can see, and this is why I recommend doing different colors, it's really adding 3 at a time, and you're always kind of going through that middle one of the colors. It really makes it super simple. Okay, the next step is to add 3 more beads, and we're going to go through those middle points again, but this time on that last layer we did. So mine's the yellow, as you can see, but we're going to do that all the way around. Okay, we just strung our last 3 beads. Then we're going to go through, and just like the last layer, we're going to go through 2 more times to get us back to that point. Now, if you pull it too tight, it's going to start forming all the way covered. That's not bad. It's just about the shape of the jellyfish you're going for. I like more of the open look, but you can do a more like structured one as well. But for the next step, we're going to add 4 beads and go through those points again. So not 3 this time. I'm going to actually tie off a little bit more string because I underestimated it. And tying on some new string is just as simple as tying 2 of the strings together. Pull pretty tight. I double knot it, but you could do more. Okay, so we're going to take 4 beads and then go through that next 3 point, or the last 3 points we put on, but we're going to put it through the middle. So it should do that, and then we're going to do that all the way around, just like the same. Okay, we strung our last 4 beads, and then we're just going to go through that last orange bead that I'm using, but whatever color you're using, that one right there. And we're going to go ahead and tie off. I usually go through the bottom and then just through and through. I hope that made sense. Now I don't want it to be super crazy tight here, so I'm just going to open it a little bit. It's still going to be pretty hooded, but that top jellyfish shape, but you're going to want to tie this off at least 2 to 3 times. And you have officially completed the top of the jellyfish. Next, you're going to get 3 individual strings about that long. These are going to be the tentacles. So if you look on my blue layer, I have these points. So if you look at the ones in 3, so 1, 2, and 3, that is where we're going to actually put our tentacles. So string through there and then go ahead and slide these under and pull from the other side pretty tight so it covers that on the outside. So now we're going to put 12 beads on to our tentacle. And when we're doing it, we're going to put them through both of the strings. So as you see, we put both bead and just let it slide all the way down. I'm going to pull it just to make sure it goes all the way to that end down there, but 12 beads. And then we're going to take 1 single bead and go through one of the strings, and then we're just going to tie off. So when we tie off, you don't want to make it super tight because you want to give it tension, but it's going to kind of let it do that. After I do the first one pretty loose is when we can tie the second one off a lot tighter. And I triple knot it and then cut off the excess, and then boom, we have tentacle 1 done. So then we're going to take that next string that we got, and we went through this one last time, so we're just going to move over and go through this one over here. Remember, push it through to the bottom so that we can work with it. So just like the last one, we're going to string through both of these strings until we have 12 beads on. And then on that last bead, the 13th, remember 1 string and tie off. All right, and then we just tie off and cut the excess. And then for our last tentacle, as you can guess, probably it's the same method. Put it through that last of the 3 and then put it through to the other side so we can use it. It helps on this side if you make them the same length and then kind of just push them together so you're able to put these beads on a little bit easier when you're putting it through both. Like that. And on that last bead again, just to make sure, put it only through one of the strings and then tie off. Again, I tie the first one loose, then the next 2 pretty tight. And so when we cut off, we have a completed jellyfish. Something you absolutely do not have to do, but I like to do, is add a circle to the top so it's easier for me to kind of carry around, or if I give it to people, it's a little bit easier to not just hand them an object. But I make a circle like so, and then I usually double knot this, but then you have your little jellyfish. This one, obviously I pulled a little bit tighter, so it's a little bit more hooded. Now, if you don't pull as tight, you get more of this like open look, but good luck.
inches. No one wants a waist over 9 inches.
Do not buy these pony beads. What is tease?
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
So my mommy's in the kitchen, cooking the chicken. It's taking way too long, so I give her a whipping. My daddy walks in as I'm laying it down, but he don't say shit, 'cause I rule this town.
Now, some people might call this an addiction, which I'm okay. They're right. It maybe it is. I'm obsessed. Okay.
I'd like to spend today making some bracelets. You should join me. Here are the colors that I went with, a very blue heavy palette. It's hard to brainstorm with the beads in the bag like this, so I like to set some aside to get started. I'll be using this corded elastic, and we'll be using the help of this metal tapestry needle to help pick up the beads. Now all that's left to do is to string them on, add some funny little letters, tie a knot, then snip, and just rinse and repeat. I did this 17 times, but you can pick whatever number you want. And here's what they look like on. I really wanted a set of bracelets to match my hair and my overall color scheme right now. I had fun. Did you have fun? I hope you had fun. Mwah!
Cutting up candy with my first off is star. Are you good? No, you didn't cut me.
Okay, I'll cut you then.
Next we have this, which Tyler will be cutting.
Yeah!
Next I'm gonna cut this.
Boom!
It's too tight. Yeah, it got it!
You're supposed to cut it on the tray!
Okay, now I'm gonna cut this one, which used to say hashtag catfight. I love catfight, but the...
Put away all my candy with me, since I had to take it out of this box because it got full and it was overflowing. This is the new box. First, let's get all my X cups, including my big projects with X cups. Here are all my different X cups. So here's my new one. I made it literally like an hour ago. Actually, I'm gonna put these two at the top because I don't want them getting squished. Plus, I just want them at the top. So first we're gonna put this 2X cup in. Oh wait, that's not an X cup, what the? Small rotator. Another small rotator, but it's kind of tight, so I might give that away. 1X cup, but with a cube. Also, I put the light so you can see better. X cup. Grr! Random one, but the thing is, like, you know how you do a bracelet and then you put the 3s on? Yeah, I didn't put another layer, I just put 2. I don't know why, I just felt like it. Star cuff. Okay, that's all, not including those. Now let's do ladder cuffs. I actually don't have much ladder cuffs. This is all I have. This one's my favorite. Second favorite. Extremely tight, least favorite. Now let's put in the hand things. I'm gonna put them on my hand so you can see what they look like.
Oh wait, I forgot this one. It's a ladder cuff. That one's like my third favorite or second. Next are whatever these cars cuffs are. I made a tutorial on these. Forgot what they're called, but I only have 2 of them, so. Stitch cuffs. I only have 1 stitch cuff. The other one I gave away. Plus I messed up on this part, so kind of disappointed. But whatever. I don't know if I should call this a cup or a single, but next are singles. Star single. This one's really cool. I have a matching one with my friend. This one's super tight. Just kidding, I'll put it in, I guess. Can't forget the random ring. Oh, and by the way, it doesn't even fit me. Necklaces! One of my favorites. It's second favorite. Most favorite? I actually got it off TikTok shop. This one I didn't make. This is the only candy that I didn't make. Except the one that my friend made me. Okay, the single that I said was matching. This one. Okay, that's all. Now I just gotta put these 2 in. They're both rotator cuffs. This is my Mario rotated cuff. I cannot do this with one hand, but okay, whatever. And this one that I just made. I absolutely love this one. I think this one might be my favorite. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, that's all my candy. Bye, guys. Hee.
Do you guys remember that tiny trend that happened in 2020 where people would take their old shoelaces and use them as a belt? I distinctly remember a lot of people really disliking that trend. I could never place why. I had always thought it looked very cute. However, that's not what I'm doing here. I'm actually doing something kind of inspired by the shoelace belt. Whatever. I'm certain what I'm doing here has been done before, but that's like my initial inspiration spark. Is that the word I want? I don't know. I put some fucking beads on a non-stretch string and tied 2 key rings at the end of it. Nice. And I tied that shit around my waist. It's approximately 6 feet long. I wanted it to be long enough to wrap around my waist a few times to achieve that eclectic fairy look.
Aren't you glad that you reside in a hell and in the skies? Nobody had everything, a pool to shed your memory. Could you say you even tried? You haven't called your family twice. I can hope tonight goes differently, but I show up to the party just in between the gaps, keep it under wraps. How I got to some epiphany. I'll convince myself when it turns to 12. The photos keep the sentiment. Gather to a corner of the woods, echo chambers inside a neighborhood. I'll take care of you.
Who do you think the hottest girl in school is? The Epcot ball? Well, I like Melanie, and not just because she's pretty. I think she's really...
Have a good night, everyone, because one of you is going to the slaughterhouse tomorrow.
Moo?
Of course it's not you, Raoul. You're one of the good boys.
Moo? Cowgirl, you lying to the cows again? Tain't right. Of course it's Raoul. Oh! Yeah, you better be worried, Raoul. They're out of the sharp axes. It's gonna take like an hour.
each.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers. Oh no. 5 beers. Oh no. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers. And a Bloody Mary.
Crafter check. I'll go first. Show me a project that you've just finished making. A project that took a while to learn but came out really good. That one project that you're just absolutely obsessed with. A project that didn't get enough hype and deserves better, frankly. Your first, big project that you attempted when you first started out. And a recent project that shows just how far you've come since then.
Your pants up when you're performing. It's incredible.
Belt.
But they're about to fall down. The belt must be really tight.
Belt.
saw her face. I'm a believer, and not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. The more I gave, the less I got. Oh yeah. What's the use of trying? All you get is pain. When I wanted sunshine, I got rain.
How do you keep your pants up when you're performing? It's incredible.
Belt.
But they're about to fall down. The belt must be really tight.
Belt.
At first, I was like, feet, as a joke. But bro, I don't think it's a joke anymore.
Do you like making candy but also have a large amount of these rainbow loom bands? Here's a really cool bracelet that you can make with the combination of the two. So first of all, make sure you have all the stuff. The amount you want to use really depends on how tight your bracelet wants to be. You will also need one of these, or just use your fingers, but I'm going to use this just so it's more steady. Now your first string, you're gonna want to twist it like this to make sure there's this little X in the middle. Then put your next band on. Now before you add another band to it, you're going to want to add a bead to this. Basically all you want to do is put the bead on top of the little band. Make sure not to cross the strings or anything, just slide it right through. So now that you've put that band onto it, the next thing you're going to want to do is bring that third string, or the first string, whichever one you think it is, and then bring it over the top. Basically just lifting it up to where it then touches that. Then add another band and do the little thing where you put this up again. Now that you've brung that one up, you're going to want to add another beaded one. Then pull that bottom one back up again, then add another band. Then keep repeating all of this in the pattern of no bead, bead, no bead, bead, and just keep bringing these up as you go along with it. To finish, make sure you're at the point where you're about to add another bead. Except instead of that, just add another string. Then pull the bottom one up. Next, you need one of these to secure the end. Put both sides of the string into it. Now once you've put it on there, you can take it off of that. Then put the first band you used into it. Once you've put it on, you've successfully completed your band. Now you can make a bunch of different patterns with these things, but just know the more type of patterns you try to add, the more complicated it's gonna get. But anyways, that is how to make candy out of these.
Take it all out on your stride. It is taking falling down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the landed. Everybody in.
Why was there bacon in the soup?
All my candy as a beginner. I have for star gloves, pink, green, orange, and black and white. I have for cuffs. This was a suggestion. I'm not banned. Clear rainbow, shiny rainbow. This big cuff that I don't even like. Canes. This one for my pants, but I don't use it. This one for my bag. Stars. 13 to be exact. Singles. This was supposed to be a sun, but I messed it up. 8x1 that I made, but that says Queen Bee. Don't ask it why I made it. Luz and Amity ones. And a lesbian star single. Well, that's it for now. Hope you like all of them.
Okay, bye-bye.